everyone, it's Lupe from Bruno Planning Co. Thank you so much for joining me. As you can see, I have this ginormous Erin Condren box that does not fit into my frame, and I actually have two of these plus another one. I did go a little bit overboard on my Black Friday purchases, but only because I had that $100 coupon that you get after 20 orders, which was great to use during this time, and we'll talk more about it a little bit later in case you don't know anything about that. But I want to go ahead and start showing you some of the items that I have, some that I bought extras of, and then some new items that I'm super excited about. And by the way, you may have noticed if you've watched my other videos that my background has changed a little bit. I'm actually on a very nice comfy couch. I was able to organize my office this past weekend a little bit more and just bring all of my things into the one room. We bought this little couch for mostly my husband to relax while I'm working, but also for me to relax. And I just thought it'd be really fun to do this unboxing in kind of a more comfortable setting versus where I do my plan with me is it's just mostly on my desk, which makes sense. I just thought it would be more comfy. I'm sure you're comfy and I'm comfy, so let's get to it. Got quite a few things to show you, so I want to start from small to large, and I'm thinking I want to show you these washies first. That kind of makes a little bit more sense because I bought a couple of them. So you can see this asterisk one. They're so pretty. I love the gold foil. I am obsessed with using foil in my spreads, especially with washi. And so you can see this one has that gold, and then this one is a little bit more plain, but still super, super colorful. Love these so much. And then I did get the layers one. I know these are, you know, old or not like a new item or anything like that, but they're so pretty. I wasn't quite sure if I liked them before, but I think the more I kind of looked at the layers pattern throughout the year, I've learned to definitely love these two patterns, so I will be using those. And then I did get just an extra decorative tape, so if you haven't seen this before, this is kind of what it looks like. It's not this big, if you can see, maybe from the washi angle here. They're not the size of a regular washi. They're super, super tiny asterisks. You could probably just tell from the point of it. But I love it so much that I just wanted to make sure I don't run out. So I always like having kind of like a backup of things that I really like. So those are the really tiny things. And then I really should have actually started with this, but let's move on to the other small things. So the other thing I have is the iPad case that everybody is raving about. These are, I said iPad case, I meant the AirPods case, obviously, because an iPad would not fit in here. I don't know how to open this. Maybe I should open this before. Do you guys like seeing people open things? Probably not when they don't know how to open it. Okay, so that took me way too long to figure out, but there's like this little tab thing that you just kind of stick your nail under and you can open it. There's a piece of tape as well, but I figured it out, don't worry. Here it is. Ooh, it is so much prettier. I mean, the pictures that people took, I think, did it justice for sure. People take really good pictures of these things, but I think just in real life, it looks so much better. It is plastic, so why did I think it was metal? I don't know why. Maybe just the appearance of it makes me think it's metal, but it's plastic, and I do have a case now that's silicone, so this is going to be a little bit different, but I'm super excited to have this little clip because that just gives me more options as to where I can put my AirPods case. I am just loving it so much. Look how pretty. So this is actually a gold color. It's coming out a little bit silver in my camera, but maybe you guys can tell a little bit that it's gold. But loving the mid-century circles, especially in all of these beautiful colors. So let's go to the actual gift. I should have done this first, but let's do it now. So you did get a gift with purchase, with a $35 purchase, I believe, or more. Not just a regular Black Friday sale, it was the early access insider sale. If you were able to purchase within a certain amount of time or until supplies lasted, this is what you got as a gift. And I'm so happy that I got it because I love baking cookies. I love making cookies, all kinds of cookies. I'm so gonna do so much more this year. And I can't wait to bake in general and to use this for sure. I've already seen so many people use it. But there's a couple of little extras here that I didn't even know. So you have from the kitchen of, oh my gosh, this is adorable. I'm gonna be using these. Look how cute that is, the little snowflakes. So this is so you can put boxes baked to buy. Oh, this is so nice. So nice. Look at the little touches. I love this so much, especially because, you know, we're not getting together with family. So I definitely plan on baking a lot for them and just giving them some boxes of goodies. And this is such a cute idea. I definitely love these, and I love that they included them as well, just because it goes so well with obviously the gift, and it's just such a thoughtful little side gift as well. So you get the metal, oops, Ooh, this noise is not very good, so let me take it out first. Okay, so you got the metal asterisks, so pretty. Not super sharp like some of my other cookie cutters, so I don't know how clean the lines will be. I've seen people do that, so I'm sure that it comes out pretty well. If you don't want yours, it already comes in this like super pretty box that you can just, you know, give it to someone that you know that loves to bake. It also came with this recipe card, which you can also include it in the gift if you want to gift it away. It's such a great little touch again. Okay, so the next thing is a ton of sticker sheets, and I'll go through them just very quickly, but I have been able to use these sheets, and I didn't personalize any of them, by the way. I just kept kind of the original colors that they gave on the website, but I've been able to use these in my daily duo. I do have to cut the thick one, if you guys can see how thick this one is. I cut it in half, use one on the top, one on the bottom of my daily spread, and then I use the thin ones as well as kind of these boxes just to give a little bit more color to the spread. So I did get doubles of some, but just all different kinds of designs, and these were like on, you know, like a huge sale. You got 30% off, then 20% off of that, and then I had another, oh no, it's 15%. It was 30% for the sale, 15% for accessories, and then you get, and then I had a coupon for 20% as well. So a lot of great discounts, which is why I got so many of these, and I love these so much. This is the color of my pencil pouch, and I do have the same but in blue. Such pretty colors. Again, I just grabbed kind of a bunch of the ones that I really liked, and I liked this for New Year's. I don't know why, just maybe it's like the dark color and the light color. So I got a ton of those. Always a great time to stock up on things that you'll definitely use. And the last small thing is my absolute favorite, just because you're able to personalize it with whatever you want, whatever picture that you want. And I love when you have the option of doing that, because you can really get creative and really do a bunch of different things. So this is an acrylic block that you get to personalize with whatever picture you want inside. So you can see how it's like that acrylic. It's super thick. It's a lot thicker and bigger than I imagined. And of course it has to be thick so it can actually stand up on its own, but you can see how thick that is. It's pretty thick, and it's completely clear in there. And I went ahead and put my Sticker Shop logo on here so that I can put this in my new like office area, and I'm just so in love with it. The picture itself is super clear. I mean, you have to just make sure you input a kind of like a high quality image, and that's what they tell you to do. So this is a square, so you have to take that into account as well when you're uploading your picture. But I think my logo for my Sticker Shop came out so well. I'm just so excited to put this on my desk. I don't actually know where I'm gonna put it, but I will put it somewhere where I can see it every day, just to remind me that I have my own business, because sometimes it doesn't seem real to me that I have a business and that I'm making stickers and that I have customers. Like, it's just sometimes a little bit unreal. So I think this, just having it in front of me every day, will just make it a little bit more real, and I love it so much. Okay, so the next thing is this jar container, which holds this really beautiful puzzle. I know a lot of people have been loving it and having a lot of fun with it, and I really loved the pattern. It says create, motivate, and inspire, which is kind of a little quote that they use, especially for the teacher items. So I love this either for my classroom or for my office. I'm not completely sure. So once I go ahead and build it or put it together, I will definitely frame it or, you know, glue it together. And this jar is so nice. I mean, it's just a jar, but I love that it will be definitely reusable once I finish the puzzle. I won't have to like throw it away or anything. It has this nice like kind of gold top that you can reuse to store your extra washi, whatever the case may be. But yeah, maybe I can convince my husband to do this puzzle with me. Okay, so let's get into the medium stuff. Here I have this magnet memory board. So I actually didn't know it was a magnet memory board. I just kind of saw a memory board that it was gold and it was pretty, and I put it in my cart. So I want this for my office because I do want to put stuff there. There's a wall right in front of my desk that I would like to put some decorations up, or like this would be so wonderful to have there. But it is magnets, which I was not expecting. So as you can see, there's magnets on all four corners. And I give you some binder clips, which is really nice. And so you can see that it has those 4 magnets. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to use some like command hooks or something to hang it right in front of my desk, just because that's a wall and not like a metal wall. And it feels really nice. It feels like good quality, doesn't bend, and it looks like it's going to last quite a bit of time. So I'm really excited to put this up. Okay, so I have a few more things that are medium size. Here's this really pretty cover that I got for my life planner. I don't have a ton of covers. I have maybe 3, including one that came with the winter surprise box. And I think I've said this before, but it's mostly because I can never choose the colorway. I can never choose something different than what's already offered. So, and I think this one was just the actual regular colorway. I didn't personalize it except for my name, but it's already so pretty and so wintry. So I think I'm going to use this for January because right now I have the winter surprise one and I'm loving that one so much. But this one is super pretty. And then I did buy some extra file folders. So this item is back from their back to school collection. So I did end up getting, I believe, one set of these back then that I use every day. And then I just wanted to have an extra pair, and mostly because I messed up. So I used labels that were not removable. And so what happened was when I wanted to change the order of my folders and what they said and the label said, when I peeled it off, it like ripped off the color. And then I didn't want to use those same labels. And so the other labels were like a different size. Long story short, I kind of ruined them and I needed a new set. So I definitely needed some more. So you do get a set of 6. 2 of them are gray, 2 of them are blue, and then 2 of them are pink. And these go really, really well with this organizer that I also got an extra one of. If you saw my back to school haul, I go through this a little bit more in depth. That's why I'm going a little bit quickly with these, just because I've talked about them before. But I did get another one because this is one of the best organizers I've ever had. Can you see how many slots you have here? You can fit a ton of things. And I put my iPad in one, my MacBook case in one when I'm not using it, and like a ton of other things. Sometimes my husband puts our other iPad in there just so he can charge it. Like, it's so versatile. And I want to have one by my desk and then one in another area of my office. So that's why I need another one, and I'll be using these folders with it. Okay, and this little book, look how cute that is with the teal and the gold. Again, I'm loving gold foil. If you look at my spreads on Instagram from the recent days, I've been using a ton of gold foil washi especially. So this is, of course, for the menu. So it's a petite planner, so it's the same size as the petite journals, but it is the meal planner. And look how cute they changed the colors. I loving the teal. So I'm not going to go super in depth with this just because there's like a million other things to go over or to show you guys. So I'm just going to quickly flip through, but I love that they have, you know, the full week breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you got your shopping list, which is amazing. I think this is going to be so wonderful for us. I kind of have to convince my husband to use this. Right now we use notes on our iPhone that we can both edit at the same time, so that's very useful. But I feel like this is going to help us see what we had the week before, because at the start of the week we delete what we ate last week or what we meal planned. So I think this is going to be good, at least maybe just to journal and look back at meals we had previously so that we can see what we're eating. Maybe we see that we haven't eaten, you know, enough green vegetables or whatever the case may be, or we're eating way too much meat or something. Like, we can look back and just plan a little bit better, and then also like plan out maybe a little bit more in advance. Okay, so that is the meal planner. So cute and so useful. All right, and going along kind of with that petite planner, I did get a new folio for my petite journals. So I did recently give away the petite dailies that I had gotten from Erin Condren because I decided I wasn't going to use the daily petites, but I am going to be using the wellness one, the budget one, of course the meal one, and some journals. So I needed something that was a little bit different than the other one, the layers one, just something a little bit more neutral. And I am loving this color. Can you guys see? I hope you can see. Oh, there, that's a little bit better. You can see how nice and dark and navy it is. And I chose the gold foil with my initials there, and I think that just makes it pop really nicely. So I think I will definitely use this one more so year round, and the layers one maybe like during the summer, a little bit more colorful. But again, this is that meal planner, and I'm just going to stick it in here in case you haven't seen any of these petite journals before. But you get these cords where you can go ahead and take your middle of your planner and just stick them in there. And you can add up to 4, so I only have the 1, so it looks a little bit thin. But if you haven't seen my review of the petite planners, definitely check that out. I'll definitely link it down below, but there it is. I'll just keep that in there, so that's probably where it's going to be staying for now. Okay, so this next box counts kind of like as a medium size item. So it does come in its own box, and it is the set of 3 hourglasses. So I think I don't remember which video I talk about it, but I did purchase the 20-minute one before, thinking that it was the set of 3 when I purchased it, but it wasn't. I ended up just purchasing one of them. So of course I had to take advantage of the sale to get all 3. Okay, so they're packaged really nicely and it took me quite a little bit of time here. I just kind of ripped the paper open here. I didn't do such a great job, but these are gorgeous. Oh no, this one is broken. Oh no. And they were packaged so well. I don't know how it broke. Oh, do you guys see how it's broken right there? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to message them about that. That is not great. I was gonna say it's packaged so well. It looks so good. And then it's cracked for some reason. Oh, I'm sure it was during transit or something. Oh no. Okay. Well, let me show you the other ones, and I should probably have checked them before. Oh, this one is so pretty. Look at that pink. It's like a pink blush. Let me see if I can get the color to come out. It's a little bit pinker than it looks on camera. It looks a little bit tan, and you can see this one's more of like a dark teal, which are like my favorite colors. And then the sea green one, so pretty. And this one, or like a minty color. This one looks good too. It doesn't look cracked, I don't think, does it? No. Okay, that was just a sticker. But I am loving these so much. They're definitely cute and just like very decorative, but my plan is to actually use them, especially when I'm on social media. So this one is 10 minutes. So what I would do is just flip it over when I just want to spend, you know, when I want to take a break or when I want to spend like 10 minutes on social media instead of it, you know, turning into an hour or whatever it usually ends up being. Definitely useful in that case, but just a little disappointed that it was cracked there. All right, so the next thing is something that I wasn't quite sure about. If you have this purse, definitely let me know what you think, if it was something that you wanted right away or if you just wanted to take a chance. But I saw all these gorgeous pictures of it and I've never owned a clear purse before. But if you guys can see how pretty this is, look at that little detail with the gold. And then this is like a silvery, no, I'm not saying that right. It's not silver. It's like metallic-y pink. I'm coming out more like a tan again. My camera does not like pinkish tones, but it's more of like a pinkish tone, but it's so shiny and so shimmery. It's just really beautiful. And I think that that trim makes this purse because of course this is clear plastic, so that trim had to be everything in order for this purse to work, and I think it's just absolutely beautiful. So let's just look in it really quickly. I can do another review video of it later on for sure if you guys want. We'll go more in depth, and that's pretty much it because it's just a bag that's see-through and there isn't too much going on in there. It'll probably take away from the actual purse. So let me go ahead and put my little petite folio in here so you guys can see how cute it looks with it showing. So yeah, so there it is. You can see it, of course. And I don't have my life planner with me because that's, of course, on my desk and I'm on the couch. But I do have that cover that I just showed you guys. So I can definitely put that in there so you can see how the life planner would fit in here. Oh, that's so pretty. See, I like using this, I think, as like a planner supplies bag that I take with me to places, even maybe around the house because I want to be fancy when I'm walking up and down the stairs or something. But it definitely fits in here. And then I don't think it fits standing up. Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, I think it does fit standing up. You just have to be careful with the zipper. Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. You don't have to be super careful, but it just, for me, it hangs down because it hasn't been used. But yeah, it fits in there really nicely. You can fit your life planner, your petite, you can fit a bunch of supplies, and the quality feels really good. It doesn't feel like cheap, you know, because sometimes with clear things and plastic, I feel like people maybe correlate that more with, you know, cheap materials, but I feel like, I don't know, I think the trim makes it, like I said before, because it's a very beautiful trim. It really kind of elevates it from, you know, being a clear plastic bag. Let me quickly show you the strap that I got. So I ended up getting the layers, which now that I'm looking at it, I don't think I really like it with this one. What do you guys think? Does it depend on what's inside the bag? Or is it like depend on the trim? I don't think this goes very nicely with the trim, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know if that goes well together. Maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. I don't know. But just because this is more like a pink, I don't know. If you guys have this clear bag, I would love to know which strap you ended up choosing. It was actually really difficult for me, again, because it's hard sometimes to pick colors, but I don't know if I made a right choice here. So you guys let me know if you have like an Instagram or something that you want me to check out. If you have a picture of this bag there, then I will definitely check that out for some inspiration. I can definitely use it with my teacher tote or my larger tote that I have from Erin Condren, so I will definitely put this to good use. But I might have to get something a little bit different for this one. Maybe not even an Erin Condren one, because you can definitely choose any kind of strap you want as long as it has the clips. Maybe a thin strand would be nice. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so the last few items are these large items. And one of those things might surprise you because a lot of people were surprised by this size. And that's this pen folio. So if you guys notice, I can't even fit it in the frame like vertical. It has to be like this in order for it to fit. What can I show you that's the size of this? Well, first of all, this is the pen folio that was new as well, that was recently released. So I did choose this black color with kind of like a pinkish mid-century circles accent. And I chose black just because I'm trying to be safe. I know this is going to be storage for me for my pens, so I know I'm not going to touch it a lot, but it might collect dust and things like that. So I didn't want it to be kind of a light color. But that's what it looks like in the front, and in the back it's just completely black. So this is the pen folio again, and in the Facebook groups a lot of people were just absolutely shocked at the size of this. And I understand, like I'm looking at it right now, it looks humongous, but I looked at the dimensions and I saw that it was going to be pretty big. So I'm not like so surprised. And I'm not trying to say like look at the dimensions or anything before you buy anything, because I am not one to talk about looking at dimensions. There's been many times where I buy things and they're this tiny and I'm thinking they're going to be like normal size. So I understand not looking at dimensions. I don't know if the pictures they used really showed the size of it either, but let's get into it very quickly. And again, I can do a fuller review. Just let me know, because this video is probably already very long just from the amount of items that I purchased. So in the middle, it looks like you have kind of like this middle piece that's attached by these elastic bands. And I haven't seen this actually. This is the first time I'm opening it. So whoa, this is a lot. And you have all of these slots, then this nice little pouch here on the bottom. And then nothing here because that's probably where it lays flat there. And you go to the back of this middle piece and you have a ton more. I don't know how many pens you can fit in here. Sorry, I didn't look up that before, but 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so you can fit 12 in here, and there's just a little bit of string that I can cut off. And then here you have this ginormous pocket where you can probably, actually I saw some people put their laptop in here. I think even like a 16-inch MacBook Pro fit in here. I have a 13-inch, so I know it'll fit. You can definitely put, you know, extra like supplies or extra notebooks. I don't know, guys. The possibilities are endless. This thing is humongous. Is it too big? Should they have come up with something that's smaller? I don't think so, because I also bought the pencil pouch, which I've done a full review on, so I won't spend too much time on it. But I did it in the same pattern, by the way, as this pen folio. But this pencil pouch is great for you to fit a ton of pens or store a ton of pens. That you don't need this folio if you're just looking to store, you know, enough to fill this. Maybe you wanted the organization of the pen folio. Maybe you want like a medium one, but this is great. The pencil case is great if you want kind of not necessarily an in-between, but you know, somewhere to store a ton of pens and not have to get like this ginormous pen folio. But like I said, I love this. Is going to work perfectly for me. I'm going to have it flat on a shelf because I like having my pens horizontal. But yeah, just be aware that it's pretty ginormous. And let me show you how big this is. So here's my life planner cover. So this is how large the life planner is. So it fits like 2 of those and then 1.5 in terms of width. So you can, I mean, you can tell probably how big this is. It's pretty large. So again, just keep that in mind if you're thinking of investing in this. Okay, and the last items are the largest, which are the Sherpa throws. So I've heard so much good things about them. I was a little bit hesitant because I've gotten Sherpa throws before, and they don't hold up very well in the wash. But people were saying good things, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. They're saying they're warm, they're saying they're soft. So I went ahead and got some because I think the sale, again, these are $55 normally, Am I right? Is it 55? 33. Maybe they're 33. Either 33 or 55. I'll put the correct answer. I'll put the correct price on the screen for you guys. But with the sale again, 30% off and then 20% off of that. And then I had the $100 coupon, which I will talk about here, as I know I said I was going to talk about it a little bit. There used to be a coupon for 10 orders, I believe, or 5 orders maybe even, then 10, and then 20, but now they've eliminated the smaller order coupons that you get, and now it's only for 20 orders. So when you get 20 orders, email Erin Condren customer service, call them, message them on Facebook and say, hey, I got my 20 orders, and then they're going to send you a coupon for $100. Okay, $100. That is absolutely amazing. But I did want to show you kind of the quality of it. So you can see there's stitching on the edge, and then you do have kind of that Sherpa. So one thing I will say is that it is a lot thinner than I imagined, mostly because I have had Vera Bradley blankets for the last like 4 years, I think. And those are thick and fluffy. They're not as fluffy now just because I washed them so much that like, maybe I just didn't take care of them correctly. But these are pretty thin. I don't know how warm they are. I haven't used one. Actually, this is the one for my sister, which I will fold a lot nicer than what I had right now. Maybe I shouldn't have unfolded that one. This one's unfolded because I have it on the couch. But this one is mine, and I kept it pretty neutral. As you can see, my couch is kind of like this gray. My desk is a little bit gray, and then I have a rug that my husband bought me for Christmas. It's so beautiful, and it's also like more white, creamy-ish with some gray in it. I'm just getting really into kind of the gray and creamy colors with some like pops of teal, which I absolutely love. So I just got it personalized with my initials, and it's this really pretty polka dot. I love polka dots, and it's like this two-tone color, and you can personalize this with whatever colors you want. There aren't a whole bunch of designs. There are some limitations there that I noticed, but they do have some beautiful ones you can definitely choose from. And again, thinner than I thought. How warm it is, I will definitely let you know. I don't want to do a review on it right now just because I haven't used it very much. And I want to make sure I put it to good use before I recommend it, especially with the price of it. I feel like I don't want to say it's great when I haven't used it yet. You know, everything else I've pretty much used or know how to use and know how it will help me. But something like this, I think you need to use quite a bit to know if you really like it. So we'll see. It does feel good quality though, so I am very happy with that. It's very soft. Again, the stitching is really nice. The color is very vibrant. There is no like kind of weird fading. This is very black, which is what I wanted. This is nice and gray. So in that aspect, it's great. And actually, it's been on my leg for like the past few minutes that I've been talking, and it's making my leg warm. So I think this is actually going to be very, very nice. And I'll definitely have to wash it. And then when I do my review of it, I'll let you guys know how that goes. Can't wait to do reviews on some of the items that I got new, like this Sherpa. Definitely, I will do this. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I have much more to come. And let me know if there's anything specific you want me to review or anything you want me to talk about in future videos that you saw here in this video. I'm off to take a quick nap. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.